Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for Wednesday, March 26, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Brianna Latouche. A family in Rigby feel unsafe in their home after a trespasser at night shot one of their beloved animals. In fall 2024, Jared Webster and his wife Brittany lost their 27-year-old horse named Doc, who was shot in the middle of the night by a trespasser. Doc belonged to the Webster's nephew, who was devastated by Doc being killed. Webster's game cameras caught a picture of a person in their cornfield wearing a ghillie suit, night vision goggles, and carrying a rifle. Once Jared's brother, George Harnd, came out, the trespasser took off running. Then in March of this year, the Websters were in their living room around 10 p.m. when they saw two people with headlamps running through the trees behind their house. They called the sheriff, but the trespassers had already left. Between the trespassers and their horse being shot, the family is scared because they have two young children. If you have any information on who shot the Webster's horse and who has been trespassing, please contact the Rigby Police Department at 208-745-1951. To celebrate the Easter season, the community is invited to a performance of Rob Gardner's Lamb of God. The famous oratorio commemorates the last few days of his life before his death and resurrection from the perspective of several different New Testament characters. This is the sixth year that Witness Music Southeast Idaho will perform the oratorio. According to eastidahonews.com, the production will feature a 70-piece orchestra together with a 100-person choir. The 5-day tour around eastern Idaho will include stops in Pocatello, Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, and Rexburg. Admission is free and is available on a first-come, first-served basis. For a full list of dates, times, and locations, visit wmsei.org. Sugar City is taking steps to help students get to school safely. According to the Rexburg Standard-Journal, the Sugar City Council has greenlit a $221,000 sidewalk project. It is being funded by a $250,000 federal child pedestrian safety grant. The contract was awarded to Glacier Concrete on Thursday. The plan calls for workers to build sidewalks that students can access from different points while walking to school. Austin, Idaho, Stockton, and Cutler Street sidewalks will join up with 3rd South. The city will also purchase more flashing lights for the sidewalks. The next city council meeting to discuss the project is Thursday at 6:30 p.m. at the Sugar City Hall. You can call 208-356-7561 for more details. The Internet Crimes Against Children Unit is welcoming a new member to its ranks. Monday, Idaho Attorney General Raul Labrador announced the unit is welcoming Badger, a canine officer. Badger is a 2-year-old English lab who is trained to detect hidden electronic storage devices that have the potential of containing exploitive material. According to the news release, suspects regularly and easily hide these devices. Badger is able to find the devices because electronics are sprayed with a specific chemical during production, which Badger is trained to sniff out. Badger is the second canine on the ICAC unit. These have been your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for March 26, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Have a great day. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Brianna Latouche.